Are you also using Elementor to receive new form submission for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to create Flowlu contact on Elementor form submission. So I am an owner of a real estate agency and I have created and connected my lead form on my website using Elementor. So here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new form submission, then automatically the lead received should be added as a new contact in my Flowlu account. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Elementor form with my Flowlu account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you all know that I am a real estate owner and I use Elementor forms on my website to collect inquiries from potential buyers or renters. So here on my screen you can see my lead form which I have created using Elementor, and now by automatically creating Flowlu contacts, whenever someone submits a form, I can seamlessly manage these leads without manually transferring their details. This integration ensures that each inquiry is immediately added to my Flowlu CRM where I can track their interest, schedule property tours and follow up efficiently. It saves me time, keeps my lead management organized and helps me focus on converting inquiries into successful property deals. So here I've already built an automation where I've connected my Elementor form with my Flowlu account, and now we are going to check the working of this amazing automation. So for that, what we are going to do is that we are going to make a form submission over here and we are going to check that whether a new contact for the lead received is being created in our Flowlu account or not. So here I have pre-filled a dummy data over here and now I'm going to click on the submit given over here. And here you can see it says your submission was successful. So now let's go and check our Flowlu account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name dummy user. Here you can see the phone number and the email as dummy@pabblytudes.com. So basically these were the same details which we entered while submitting our form over here. So now here in this video we are going to learn that how you can create this amazing automation step by step. So for that we need to connect our Elementor form with our Flowlu account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus it keeps everything organized and error free so you can focus on growing your business hassle free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see your Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Flowlu contact on Elementor form submission. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard and here to create a new workflow I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window you can see we have successfully created a workflow and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Elementor as I am receiving new form submission submission through Elementor. So basically, Elementor form is a feature of the Elementor website builder that lets you create custom forms for your website easily. So here in the Elementor trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new form submission, so that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Elementor form, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here, after selecting my trigger event, you can see I have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Elementor with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And here, as you all know, that Elementor is a plugin of WordPress. So here I've already logged in my WordPress account and I've already installed the plugin of Elementor over there. So this is the form that I've created using Elementor. And now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on this edit with Elementor given over here. And from here, I'm going to select my form element. And here, after selecting the form element, you can see we have received the option for actions after submit in the left side bar. So I'm going to click it over here. And then I'm going to add an action over here. So here for the action, I'm going to search for the webhook. And here I'm going to select my action as webhook over here. And now here, after selecting the action, you can see we have received the option for webhook over here. So I'm going to click it over here. And then here you can see it is asking me for the webhook URL. So here I'm going to remove this previously existing webhook URL. And then here I'm going to enter the new webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. And now here, after entering the webhook URL, I'm going to click on this publish given over here. And here, after publishing the form, I'm going to preview the changes. And with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Elementor form. That means we have successfully connected our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. Now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here, to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test response in our Elementor form. So for that, let me take you back to my form. And now here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as test, last name as lead, email as test@pabblytudes.com. Here I'm going to enter random phone number. Here I'm going to select the city as Hyderabad, types of apartment as 2 BHK, and a random date. And then I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says your submission was successful. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the form name, ID, types of apartment, phone number, last name as lead, first name as test, email as test@pabblytudes.com, date and the city. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new form submission through our Elementor form, I want to add the lead received as a new contact in my Flowlu account. So for that, here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Flowlu. So Flowlu is an all-in-one business management tool that helps teams stay organized and productive. It offers features like project management, CRM, task tracking, and financial planning in one place. So here in my Flowlu action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a CRM account, that is contact over here. So by selecting this particular action event, we are going to create a new contact in our Flowlu account. And now here to connect my Flowlu with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Flowlu account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API key and the account URL. So here firstly we are going to get the account URL. So for that we are going to follow the instructions given below. Here I've already logged in my Flowlu account, and here from this URL you can see we have received the account URL over here. So I'm going to copy it. So here we are going to copy it till .com because here it is requiring the account URL till the .com only. So here I'm going to enter the account URL. And now here after entering the account URL, it is asking me for the API key. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Flowlu account, and from here I'm going to click on my profile icon, and from here I'm going to select portal settings. Now here under portal settings, you can see we have received the option for API settings over here. And here under API settings, you can see the previously existing API key. So I'm going to add a new API key over here by clicking on this add button. and then here it is asking me to give a name to my API key. So I'm going to give the name as new contact, and here for the application, and then here it is asking me to select the applications. So here I'm going to create a new contact in my Flowlu CRM. So for that I'm going to select my application as CRM over here, and then I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we have successfully created a new API key with the name new contact. So now I'm going to copy it, moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the API key. Now here, after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select honorific title ID. So by clicking on this drop down, you can see all the honorific title which are available over here. So here I don't want to enter any honorific title ID with my contact's name. So for that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to turn on this map button given over here, and then I'm going to remove the value from here, because it says choose the honorific title for contact. To ignore this field, turn on the map button and leave this field blank. So here I've done the same. I've turned on the map button and then I've left the field blank. So now moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the first name, last name, email and some other details. So here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic, so that whenever we're going to receive a new form submission through our Elementor form, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map the first name of my lead. So this is the first name. Moving forward, here I'm going to map the last name. Here I'm going to map the email address of my lead. And then here it is asking me to enter the description. So here I don't want to enter any description, so here I'm going to leave it blank. But if you want to add the description, then you can do it as per your need. And then here it is asking me for the category. So for the category, I'm going to select customer. And here for the industry, I'm going to select the industry as consulting over here. And then here it is asking me for the address. So again, it's not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. Here I'm going to map the phone number of my lead. And again, these fields are not a required field, so here I'm going to leave all of them blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response ID over here. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our Flowlu account for the new form submission received through our Elementor form. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name test lead. Here you can see the phone number and the email as test@pabblytudes.com, and here you can see some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Elementor and our action as Flowlu, so that whenever we're going to receive a new form submission through our Elementor, then automatically the lead received is going to be added as a new contact in our Flowlu account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create Flowlu contact on Elementor form submission. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clue link in the description box below. That's all for this video. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.